Did you know that there are two distinct breeds of Corgi? The Corgi, to be pronounced Corgui, and not Corji, is a small dog originating from Wales. When we hear about this dog, the image that usually comes to mind is that of the Pembroke. In reality, there are indeed two distinct races. In France, there are 148 breeders of Pembroke against only 56 breeders of Cardigan. The Cardigan is quite different from the Pembroke, but you will see that it has just as much charm. Pembroke vs Cardigan, the origin differences. The Welsh Corgi Pembroke is a dog originating from Wales. The name Corgi thus comes from the Welsh Corsi, or Corsi, which can be translated as dwarf dog, or working dog. Very short on legs, it was used to transport cattle to fairs. Its small size has also been worked on so that it avoids being kicked by cows. Its origins are quite unclear, but it seems that this breed of dog is very old and descended from the Spitz. The popularity of the Pembroke comes mainly from Queen Elizabeth II who, since she was 18, has adopted close to 30. His very first Welsh Corgi Pembroke female dog was named Suzanne. The Corgi Welsh Cardigan also comes from Wales. It was also used for cattle work, but also helped guard farms and drive away pests. Unlike the Pembroke, it is said to be descended from dachshunds and then later crossed with Nordic dogs. He therefore has this Nordic dog side in addition to the Pembroke. It was not until 1934 that the English Kennel Club recognized the Pembroke and the Cardigan as two distinct breeds with different standards. Pembroke vs Cardigan, the physical differences. Beware of overweight in the Corgi. The Pembroke and the Cardigan are small dogs. They stand around 30 centimeters at the withers, although the Cardigan can sometimes be slightly larger. When it comes to weight, it also differs very slightly between the two breeds. On average, a female will be between 10 and 12 kilos and a male between 13 and 15 kilos. The main problem with the Pembroke is overweight. Indeed, this breed is very prone to being overweight. They are big gluttons and they gain weight easily. This phenomenon is unfortunately amplified because of its great popularity on social networks. Many plump corgis can be seen there, which makes them more fun and cute. However, they are not at all made to be plump, like all other dogs. It is therefore necessary to ensure that they keep their healthy weight. Let's not forget that an overweight dog generally loses 2 years of life expectancy. Ideally, you should be able to feel your dog's ribs just by feeling him. Notice to housekeeping Pembroke and Cardigan. They are dogs with big ears. The Cardigan has slightly larger ears and is very short-legged. Contrary to what you might think, and what you see on social media, these two Corgi breeds have long tails. Originally, Pembroke tails were docked for physical standard and it is still very common to see Corgis with their tails docked. Following this tradition, the gene adapted and some Pembroke are born today with a naturally short tail. As for the Cardigan, it only has a long tail. Both breeds have a dense coat, but the Pembroke more so than the Cardigan. Notice to household maniacs. He has a very important undercoat and molts twice a year for about 3 months. Note that there is also a variant of long-haired Corgi called Fluffy, which is found mainly in the Pembroke. This comes from a hereditary gene, but this peculiarity is considered a genetic defect and therefore outside the breed standard. In terms of color, we mainly find fawn and tricolor in the Pembroke. As for the Cardigan, there are many more colors: fawn, tricolor, black, black and white and blackbird, which is very popular.